me to check?
Hello, everybody. This is Paul from Off Grid Desert Farming with Paul and Adrian. We have an emergency update. We just did our broadcast about 10 minutes ago. Paul from Off Grid Desert Farming with Paul and Adrian. We have an emergency update. We just did our broadcast about 10 minutes. So we just did our broadcast about 10 minutes ago, and evidently, according to the Russians, the president of Iran, Ebrahim Raisi, is now dead. His helicopter was shot down. Russian sources say. We have nothing to do with it, Israel says. So, folks, this is very, very significant. If Iran can claim that Israel shot this presidential helicopter down, then that is an act of war. And we will have the big war in the Middle East that we've been talking about for a long time. So let's go ahead.
I'm going to stop it right there, giving all the praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Rakah HaKodash. Hey, this just came out. I've been following this story all day. You know, this off-grid desert farming, he gets his news from, as you can see, War News 24/7. They be on point, man. War News is on point. It's a war channel. Going into Matthew 24, war and rumors of war. So you can get the war, rumors of war from over here. It's in Greek, but you can convert the language, you know, to what language you speak. But anyway, now they saying this guy is dead. Earlier was just a crash, a hard landing. You know, you check out certain sources. Like I said, I've been following this all day. This was the, you know, they were saying that, you know, it was a hard crash, helicopter crash, live news. You know, he was missing. Iran president update, you know, as you can see, 6 hours ago. So this is an ongoing story. Helicopter carrying Iran's president has crashed. They wasn't saying that he was dead. They crashed. A storm was in the area making way to them. And they had to land, but it was a hard emergency landing. Now, that didn't sound right because, you know, the weight that this guy carried and the equipment and the technology and the satellites they got to clear the path before they even set off. And, you know, the helicopters are very sensitive, man, you know, to the atmosphere. So people that know about, you know, air control, you understand the dynamics of a helicopter, how it moves, you know. So when I heard that and he was like, they kind of flying in to a storm or a cloud or whatever, it just sounds suspicious. Now they're saying it was shot down, and Russia, as you can hear on Off Grid, saying that this guy is dead. Now, why would Russia put that out? We don't know. But this thing is heating up. Because if this is true, if this helicopter was shot down, and the small hats had something to do with this, woo-wee, man. We looking at an intense, quick speed up to Jacob's trouble, man.
Story. This is breaking news that the Iranian president's helicopter crashed earlier today. They were looking for it. Now the Russians have came out and said that it was shot down. And the only country that would shoot it down would be Israel. So let's go ahead and read the article and catch you up on the date. So this is the Iranian president, Ebrahim Raisi. His helicopter did crash earlier today. According to Russian sources, the president of Iran, Ebrahim Raisi, is now dead. According to the same sources, his helicopter was shot down by an anti-aircraft missile, probably a Manpad. There were 3 helicopters in the presidential convoy. The only thing that didn't make it was the helicopter of the Iranian president. The remaining 2 landed safely in Tabriz, a large northern city in northwestern Iran. The official IRNA news agency said Foreign Minister Hossein Amir Abdullahian was among those aboard the helicopter, as were the governor of the province of the region's chief imam. Western and Israeli intelligence agencies come to the same assessment regarding the death of Ibrahim Rossi, but they report that this happened due to bad weather conditions and perhaps lack of maintenance. Yes, sure. Iran's president did not survive the helicopter crash, Israeli Khan media now reports, while Israeli Channel 12 reporter Daphna Lee emphasized that according to assessments by Western intelligence agencies, Iran's president did not survive the crash. They also claim that Israel is not related to the crash of the Iranian president's helicopter, added meaningful that Israeli officials who spoke to the Israeli Channel 13. Russia and Turkey have said they are ready to help in the search for the Iran president. In fact, Tehran has already asked Ankara for helicopters with night vision equipment for the search and rescue operations.
So this thing
Ankara
is going to be intense. Now you got Turkey, which is a member of NATO, right? The beast with 7 heads and 10 horns. They teaming up, Turkey is like 70%, something like that, 80, Islamic. They teaming up with Russia, the bear, to look for this helicopter. Remember, I'm going to have to say this. The world is a stage. The world is a stage. So this can all be a stage event to bring in the pain and place that blame on Iran and the bear. So do be aware. There's hands moving in the background to this thing, man. So as we take this stuff, do the media with a grain of salt. We stay in the scriptures. We stay guided by the Holy Spirit of discipline at this time. Because all kind of tricks are going to be pulled out the bag, to bring in the pain on Great Babylon. They searching for the 144, man. They searching for the men of the Lord. They trying to get at them. This thing is about to really intensify. So brace yourself. We here. We here. So if this thing is whether it's true in the media or for real, they brought this guy down. We here. This is Revelations 12 verse 12. Therefore rejoice, you heavens, and ye that dwell in them. And the heavens start with the elect. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil, which is Esau, is come down unto you, having great wrath, man. That's intense pain. This man intends on bringing intense pain down upon this earth. We're in a very serious time of history changing for the men of the Lord. So this will be very intense. So he's going to come down upon you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath a short time. So we're going to be watching this close. We're going to be watching this close, man.
To people to assist in the search and rescue, as well as 6 vehicles from the van in Erzurum AFAD provincial offices. In addition, Mountaineer search and rescue personnel consisting of 15 people each from Ankara, Turkey, and other 2 Turkey cities are now on alert. Israel is now saying that they had nothing to do with the crash of the Iranian president's helicopter. Folks, we're going to find out. We're going to find out probably in the next couple days what actually happened. Iranian defense and security analyst Farzin Nadami stressed that helicopters used for high-ranking officials can transmit their exact locations in the event of a crash unless an explosion has disabled all the aircraft systems, including the emergency system.
Okay,
it
so
is possible
we know about that system. So if it was a regular crash, You know, we all got that system, you know, in our vehicles, but you got to think about high-ranking officials. You know, they got the top of the line system. So if it was a regular crash, there'd be some form of black box, which is not black. It's actually orange. You know, some form of GPS, something that tell them where you crash, unless it was an explosion and everything got blown up. So we watching, man. I'm gonna stop it right there. This is Off Grid Desert Farming. You go right over here, check it out. You know, stay in tune. It's about to increase. Shalom.